like on Shaq, see that I took. Like on
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. We'll watch the Brooklyn Nets in this one as they go up against the Memphis Grizzlies.
Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. Here in Memphis, we have an interconference matchup with the Grizzlies looking to create some cheers for this crowd. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one. They lost both of the matchups in this interconference battle a season ago. They like to change that now.
And in their two matchups last season, they came up empty both times. Not really too shocking when you see how they fared overall.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Nets. Randall out there with Jokic. Then there's Jaylen Brown. Then it's Conley, and it's Barnes, and at the small forward. Kind of a rare matchup these days. C-Web, two clubs that do a great job of running offense through the big men down low, through the post.
But yeah, playing back to the basketball is kind of becoming a bit of a lost art. When you think about it, you can really play the point forward from the post. There was guys who could take dribbles in that post area for the whole 24-second shot clock, wait for a double team, and then he would pass it to a wide open Dan Marley to knock you in the head with a three-pointer. And then it was guy Mark Jackson. He would do the same as a point guard and pass it out to a big, like a Rick Smith or a Patrick Ewing to shoot the jumper. So you can definitely facilitate from the post. And even though it's becoming a lost art, hopefully there's a resurgence of it because players are so skilled they can pass from all areas of the floor. And that post, it gives you a unique angle to find shooters in the top and in the corner.
It sure does. Along with the rest of their troubles last year, the Grizzlies had a very hard time stretching the floor.
Yeah, they were 25th in the league in three-point percentage. I mean, teams did not have to respect them from out beyond the arc. And that made an already pedestrian offense even more sluggish.
Now here's Conley. 9 points last game. And the rejection by Favors. And he gets it back. He gets that one.
You see what Randall can do when in full attack mode there, converting off of the miss.
Fox kicks to Porter. Memphis moving it around. Randall against Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Randall. He picked up 15 points in their last win against New York. Shoots from the baseline, and Jokic with the basket on the assist from Conley.
And he'll take that. The nice, easy mid-range jumper, first bucket of the day.
That's all you want, is a good shot to get yourself in a rhythm. For him, he's going to want a lot more than that to come.
Porter against Barnes. On the wing, Porter. His last outing, he had 8 points. Favors can't get it to go. Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Brown the pass to Jokic. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Jokic has got 6.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces in his passing.
And Jaylen Brown was given quite the compliment on his game from Draymond Green, who felt, Greg, that Brown was good enough to be an all-star.
Yeah, you know, I don't know if I'd be fully on board with that assessment in terms of last year, but I do think he's well on his way to becoming an all-star. His scoring and offensive impact continues to grow each year, and he's shown a great knack on the defensive side as well. Terrific two-way player. The sky is the limit.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Thompson kicks to Fox. From the high post. Nice shot by Thompson.
This shot certainly in Thompson's arsenal. I mean, he keeps the defense guessing.
The Nets with the lead. And the pass to Barnes. There's 31 seconds left in the first. Brown the pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 5. Over Drummond. Jokic, no good.
I like the shot selection on that one, despite the miss.
Conley against Fox. Outside, Porter. Pulls it up. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Nets up 2. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
I tell you what, that first quarter, you can see the game plan is a commitment to offensive rebounding.
Oh, yeah, this is how they squeezed out extra possessions and captured the early lead.
They've got Klay Thompson. Favors is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And it's Fox in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Thompson misses. Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against the Knicks. Here's Brown. Good D by Thompson.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
A pass to Fox. Drummond in the post. Jokic defending.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
I mean, really, that's just sheer tenacity. Brown exploiting the D with his drive and making them get physical with him.
The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Porter, no luck.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Randall, and out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
And taking a look here at the numbers for Otto Porter. A very nice season for him last year. Came in about 14 points per, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
Well, yeah, lately he's been overachieving a little bit. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things to come.
And taken away by Brown. Conley finds Jokic. Back to Conley. Barnes outside. You know, right around, Chris, this time of year, often top contenders begin to separate themselves from the rest of the teams.
Yeah, now is when guys start feeling comfortable. They're getting into their groove, Kevin. This is when they're getting their mojo back, and they're in their roles, and they got their timing. And now you just have to let the ability show through. And how do you do that? By realizing that your muscle memory, realizing that you practice, realizing that you put in the hours, trusting that, and now going out and just being yourself and embracing the moment.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And I feel like the defense was one step behind all night. I mean, they never made the adjustments to string together a few stops.
Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Saturday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. Then on Monday, they'll begin a long road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic.
And for that matchup with the Mavericks, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
Now here's Brown. His last outing, he had 8 points, and he makes that one. And it's 8 points for Jokic.
And when he squares up, his height makes him a tough assignment.
Yeah, even when you get a hand up, it's hard to really affect his shot.
Here is Porter. No points in the game yet for him. To the inside, Fox laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
It's good seeing Fox work his magic down there, looking unafraid, even though he's not the biggest of guys.
One of the more down-to-earth players in this league is Otto Porter Jr.
And yeah, he once said, I never eat at restaurants. I'm a simple guy in all aspects of my life. We see that on the court. He doesn't draw a lot of attention to himself. He just focuses on the work.
The three from Barnes. And Jokic slams it in.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Yeah, fellas, a putback like that is always a big swing. Not just in terms of points, but the momentum, too.
Now here's Barnes following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly, then with the quick reaction time.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the miss by Otto Porter.
Creating off the dribble, an area where Brown's putting in real work. I mean, it's paying off.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Conley against Fox. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the half. And it goes down 2 points. Fox has got 8 points.
Driving with ferocity. I mean, when Fox puts it on the deck, he's fantastic at finding ways to finish.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, friends and neighbors. 1 half down, another half to go. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they held a 2-point lead. They had a slight edge on the scoreboard in the second quarter, but only by the slimmest of margins. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, just a great offensive performance tonight. The play calling, the passing, the shooting.
That about right?
Welcome back, folks. Pleased to have you with us tonight again here at the FedEx Forum in downtown Memphis, Tennessee. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Oh, well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
Terrific first half on offense. This is how you draw it up. We'll see if they can maintain that efficiency going forward.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. Jokic is out there with Randall. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Conley in at the point guard. The son of former NBA coach Bernie Bickerstaff, JB got his first head coaching job here in Memphis.
Yeah, I played for his father, such an intense coach and with a deep playbook. And after Fizdale was fired, JB was named the Grizzlies' interim head coach. Before that, he had been an assistant in Charlotte, Minnesota, Houston. He's a young guy, but he's been around basketball a long time.
It's rebounded by Memphis. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Fox, no good.
Third straight miss to start the half, but it's still early. No need to panic.
The kick out to Barnes. No good on the triple.
He's been off target for the most part, but it hasn't held them back as a unit.
Porter looking it over. Here's Thompson, connects on the foul line jumper. Thompson's got 6 points.
An 0 for 3 start to the first half is finally behind them. I mean, now maybe they can get something rolling.
Brown dishes to Conley. Back to Brown. Outside Conley. Pass to Jokic. Brown drives in.
You gotta love how Brown finishes strong, driving fast and hard to the cup for the rim rocking Shazam.
Thompson against Brown. Thompson left side. Shoots over Brown. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Thompson.
I mean, since he's wide open, he's got time to add a little style with the fadeaway.
Fox against Conley. Beyond the arc. Drains the three-pointer. Conley's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Look, Mike Conley, he's the kind of point guard who does all of the little things. Smart, solid on offense and defense, and consistent with production. He's a true floor leader. I mean, his impact, it goes beyond him, way beyond. And look, he's not an easy man to defend. He'll get his points one way or another.
54 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Barnes outside. Back to Conley. Off target with his three.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway.
Here's Fox from outside off the mark.
Look, it would be a huge boost for them if he could start knocking these down.
Barnes kicks to Randall. Fox against Conley. The kick out to Barnes. Over Porter. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Nets up 4. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Nets leading by 4. We've got Fox. Favors is out there with Otto Porter Jr. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Thompson in at shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Barnes against Porter. Barnes kicks to Brown. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll be facing off against DeMarcus Cousins and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns. Thompson looking for an opening. Favors passes to Fox. It doesn't go for him. Randall with some nice D. The Nets with the lead. Nobody near Barnes. No good from outside.
It's been a rough game for him, but it won't sting too bad as long as they hang on to the lead.
Conley against Fox. Looking to end his cold spell. That one wide left.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
And it's sad because the team relies on him to be a threat offensively. When he's rolling, that makes them a much more dynamic offense.
Conley against Fox. Here's Randall. And the rejection by Favors. And it's Memphis on the break. Fox leading the charge.
Oh, this is what smart point guards do. Fox is adept at realizing the defense's mistakes and exploiting it.
Conley kicks to Randall. Down low. Brown. And finished off by Brown.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Fox against Conley. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Fox.
Embracing the spotlight. When it's a big possession, it's fun seeing Fox come alive and deliver.
Conley surveying the D. Passes it to Jokic. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down. another big point onto the lead. Great N1 play, showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
Fox against Conley. Now the pass to Porter. To the middle. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And that's why Drummond is such an excellent player, stepping up in crucial situations like these.
Fox against Conley. The feed now to Randall. Grizzlies with the rebound. 1:11 left here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Thompson. Over by Conley. Baseline J on the way. They shoot again. Count it! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Well, guys separate themselves by how they perform in clutch situations. Give this man his props.
Dishes to Barnes. He kicks it to Brown. Here's Jokic. Misses off the right iron. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Thompson with it. Conley picks him up. A pass to Fox. 19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. To take the lead. Missed.
Oh, he has to fight for that one. Doing the dirty work. Getting after it on the glass.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, Kevin, that's just the veteran leadership Conley gives this team. I mean, it's tremendous, isn't it? An effective two-way player with a high basketball IQ.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 3. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested three. Never an easy shot.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Well, that's what I call cool on the fire. You know, those should be the nails in the coffin.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're trailing by 5. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole. It's hard to climb out of.
They can only blame themselves. A few missed opportunities, some miscues that they'd like to have back. It all adds up.
Thompson from long range. Connects from downtown.
And in the moment of truth, Thompson putting the team on his back, trying to carry them across the finish line.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
And Brown is just an exceptional player. Really love whenever he shows off his athletic ability.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris